In the 15 years since competitive Pokemon's inception, competitors have found no shortage of unbelievably brilliant and captivating plays to catch their opponents off guard. From attacking a player's own partner to soul reads so incredible you'll think they were screen peeking, here are the top 5 greatest competitive Pokemon plays of all time. To start the list off strong, we have Tommy Coulin's infamous Sakataka play. Old but gold, this classic play easily takes number 5. And honestly, the only reason it isn't higher is probably because this is the first play you think of when you think of great plays. On a fake out turn, Tommy Coulin is looking at a KO on his opponent's Mega Charizard. It's chipped to the point where a fake out will KO it, and the opponent's Snorlax is currently not fast enough to outspeed the Kartana, even with Tailwind up. Tommy Coulin recognizes that his opponent's safest play is to double protect this turn, avoiding a fake out turn and setting himself up for a double KO next. Tommy Coulin uses Sacred Sword in his own Sakataka switch-in to get the Beast Boost on Kartana on a turn where his opponent is gaining no ground due to double protect. Most importantly though, Tommy gets to bring his Incineroar back in and threaten fake out for a second time in a row with a single Pokemon. Without a safe protect, Tommy easily takes the set. This is definitely one of the greatest plays of all time, but plays in VGC do have lines that work similarly. Swapping one fake out Mon on a fake out turn for another fake out Mon to reset fake out is a classic play. Tommy obviously pushes the boundaries of how fake out is used as a resource and definitely earns the number 5 slot. At number 4, I'm going to put Shiliang Tang versus Wolf Glick in competition for Worlds Day 2. I remember being part of the crowd in this Japan Worlds during this play, and this is definitely one of the craziest moments of my life. Shiliang's Choice Band Urshifu is threatening Oko on Wolf's faster Flutter Mane through Sucker Punch. Shiliang's options are limited because of his own Urshifu also being threatened by the same Flutter Mane. Then, this happened.
We're playing right now for the Rock Slide miss.
You need to miss the Rock Slide. As
Oh,
the
he didn't even go for Sucker Punch! He went for Wicked Blow!
It's just gonna go right into the protected Flutter Mane to get the knockout! No way!
Oh my goodness, that's it.
That knockout is gonna seal the deal of this game. Isui and Arcanine is still gonna be able to get a chance to the Rock Slide. It doesn't miss.
Urshifu is able to negate Wolf's Protect because of its Unseen Fist ability, and Shiliang makes a Soul Read that Wolf won't attack this turn. This play has everything. 2 incredible players, Game 3 of the round that decides who makes a second day of the World Championships. I could listen to that reaction from Aaron for hours. One of the biggest criticisms to this play is that it was a 50-50, or it was risky. And to that I say, do you know how huge your balls have to be to do something like this versus Wolfie? I rest my case. At the 3rd place spot, we have Yuri's World Championship Roar. Pins in VGC are generally defined by board states where KO is threatened no matter what the switch-in or defensive counterplay is. Kiwamu seemingly has Yuri in one of these positions, where Yuri's Landorus is getting threatened with huge damage from the 4 times effective Icy Wind from the opposing Latias. And his only switch-in, Mega Metagross, is caught by Kiwamu's Earthquake. Yuri seemingly doesn't have a way to get out of this position, and anything he does will bring the battle down to a 2v4, until he seemingly does the impossible.
So if Zapdos tries to use Tailwind here, it doesn't. It roars out his own Landorus, switching in the Metagross. I've never seen Roar used like that before. That's incredible.
Oh, I was just going to say that there was a great...
Yuri finds a way to get his Metagross in safely without any damage taken, giving him a fighting chance. He uses Protect on his Landorus and roars it out with Zapdos. With only one Pokemon in the back, Metagross is forced out and Yuri breaks the pin, putting himself back in the game. Yuri does unfortunately end up losing the set, but this turn acutely is easily one of the greatest to touch down. Even Kiwamu gives a thumbs up, and the fact that there are even better plays than this is just showing the creativity out of these players. At the number 2 slot, we have Emilio's Worlds Semis Fake Out. In the 2018 Pokemon World Championship semifinals, Emilio Forbes and Yusei Matsuno are playing a rematch for an opportunity in the Grand Finals. Emilio has intimidated Yusei's infamous competitive Gothitelle twice at this point, giving it a +4 boost and easily KOing his Gengar inside of Trick Room. Surely Emilio can't get out of this one, with Band Snorlax threatening great damage on Incineroar on the other side. Then, Emilio does this.
Emilio is in a better spot than what it looked like a couple of turns ago. He's been able to stall out this Trick Room pretty effectively, but there's a helping hand.
Helping hand coming out from the Gothitelle. No, it looks like the fake out into Snorlax though. That's a free turn for Emilio. Can he make it count? With this Shadow Ball connects onto the Gothitelle.
And that's a knockout.
That's it. Gothitelle goes down.
If this isn't y'all's go, I don't know who is. This man Emilio with those balls of steel lets his Gengar sit in front of an Oko and gets a free turn out of it, dealing huge damage to the opposing Gothitelle. I close my eyes and I just see 2016 Bronze Finals block. The fact that a play like this even crossed Emilio's mind, and then having the nerves to pull it off. He ended up winning the set and cement himself as the world's 2018 finalist. To absolutely no one's surprise, Wolf takes the #1 spot for greatest VGC plays, but it might not be the play that you were expecting. You might think that I'm talking about Wolf's final Swords Dance play, and while that play is incredible in its own right, wait till you see this one. For some context, this is a double restricted format where primal Pokemon, Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza compete for buffed weather conditions. Most importantly, when Kyogre's Primordial Sea is up, no Fire-type moves may be used, and when Groudon's Desolate Lance is up, no Water-type moves may be used. Wolf is in a neutral position. His Rayquaza is threatening extreme speed on the 1 HP Whimsicott, and both Kyogre can't really do much to each other. In an attempt to conserve his Whimsicott, Brian Wood switches it out, accidentally lobbing Wolf the greatest play of all time.
I'm not really sure why he'd switch it out. He certainly can't switch it back in for anything unless he wants to, have it be knocked out for the remainder of this game. So we'll have to see what exactly he was thinking with that play. Groudon will take this opportunity to set the sunlight up on the field. Rayquaza switching out as well. We're going to see Hitmontop come in its place. So going to pick up that Intimidate onto Groudon, which will certainly help. It won't be as big of a deal, I guess, for Kai.
Wolf does not go for extreme speed. Instead, swapping into his eject button Hitmontop, reading his opponent into going for damage into the Rayquaza slot. Wolf gets the read right, and gives himself a free switch in. None other than Rayquaza takes the stage, resetting the Desolate Lance that Groudon had up to prevent Wolf's water type attacks. Wolf then uses Water Spout to clear the opposing Groudon. This play is just chef's kiss. The multi-layered read catching both the switch in and the target on his Rayquaza, turning it into a KO and setting himself up for the win on the spot is just ridiculous. It becomes even more ridiculous when you consider that he only had 45 seconds to make this play. In 45 seconds, Wolf reads his opponent's switch, hits his opponent's exact attack, and makes the perfect combinations of plays to break it all. I just wanted to thank you guys that made it to the end so much. I put quite a bit of effort in this video, so I'm really happy with it. I am a competitive Pokemon player. I play for fun. I have some good results, and if you like the content, if you want to check out some other content, please do leave a like and a sub. It really means a lot. Thanks y'all for all the support. Last couple of videos have been popping up, so I really appreciate y'all. I hope y'all like this one. Let me know what y'all thought of it. See y'all.